You're listening to TWOLF The Wolf. Hello, everyone, and welcome to TWOLF The Wolf and Talking with Timberwolf. I am your host, Joe Timberwolf Lucky, and just like it says down below in today's show, I'm going to be talking about $10,000 in an award later on down the program. Have you ever gotten one of those mailers from auto dealerships or any place that sells things? They send you a mailer, and it has like a little pull tab there. You pull the tab, and it shows a number, and it has to correspond with the number of the prize down below. Well, I got one of those, and it was from a car dealership in Edinburgh. And I'll tell you more about that right after these messages from my Avon webpage. Hello everyone, this is Joe Timberwolf Lucky from my Avon webpage. And today I want to tell you that even though that most people turn around and have an 8-hour day job, I know what it's like standing on your feet for 8 hours, and especially in some of the foundries and what have you, big heavy boots. How badly your feet become sweaty and stinky, and you can get cracked heels and stuff like that there. Well, Avon's got a good selection for that. It's called Footworks. Now, trust me, and my feet would become stinky and sweaty about halfway through the day, and I could smell it, and everybody else could too. But I found a way around it. Footworks deodorant spray. I put it on my feet before I put my socks and shoes on. I even spray it inside my boot. I don't have to worry about stinky feet. Another thing is getting your feet start to dry out and everything else like it there. So what I use Footworks softening balm. Works really good. Another thing which pained me most, cracked heels. You know how the back of your heel just dries up and all of a sudden it just cracks open and you got that cut on the back of your heel that just bothers you. Avon also has a cracked heel cream that works really well. Once you get a cracked heel or something like that, just put that on there. It'll soften it right up, clear it right up, and using also when it's done, you use this foot balm on your feet. It helps out, even helps eliminate calluses and stuff like that there. So, if you're like me and usually work in boots 8 hours a day, try this product. You will be glad you did. You can find my Avon webpage at descriptions down below. Okay, for those of you who would like to shop my Avon, it's down below in the descriptions. But now, I got one of these mailers from I wouldn't say a local car dealership. It was a car dealership in Edinburgh called Cunningham's of Edinburgh. And I pulled the pull tab, and it wasn't really the grand prize, mind you. It was a lesser prize of $10,000 because the top prize was $25,000. So I turned around and I talked to a friend of mine, and he said, "Oh, don't believe that. It's all a scam." And I go, "Well, there's only two $10,000 prizes, where all the other ones had only one prize, except for the $50 prize, which had more." Excuse me. So he turned around and told me, "Is there a phone number I can call, to check it out?" So I said, "Yeah, there is." He goes, "Well, go ahead and call them and find out if you actually won, because I don't want to take you 30 to 40 miles see, I live in Meadville, and Edinburgh's about 30 or 40 miles away, and he didn't really want to take me." So I called up the phone number, and they turn around and they go, "Well, what is your number?" So I turned around and gave them the number of the prize, and they go, "No, no, no, we don't want that number. We want the number that's above your name where your address is." It was a little 4 or 5 digit number, and so I turned around and told them that, and I mean, usually if they turn around, especially when they say it's 2 out of 60,000 copies, but they did that on all of them, so you know, But anyway, it didn't take no more than about a half a second before, because usually if you give them a number, they sit there, they go, well, hold on, please, let's check the number. They didn't even do that. The first thing they sat there and said was Joseph, and I'm sitting there going, yes. They go, congratulations, you won that prize. And I go, well, is there any catch to it? And they go, no, 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 just come on down, and no purchase necessary, just show them the card, and you can be walking out with your check. So I turned around and told Jay, my friend, and I told him everything they told me. And so we went up the Cunninghams of Edinburgh. Now, when we got there, there was a whole bunch of guys, about 6 or 7 guys, standing out in front of the front door. And I figured, well, maybe they got a lot of people coming in, and they're just a line there, but they had a semicircle around the door. So I got out of the truck, I got my card with me, I walk up to the door, and one of the guys sat there and says, may I help you? And it was one of the dealers, basically. And I go, yeah, I'm here to collect my, winnings. And he turned around and says, well, come on inside, and I'll get the paperwork started. So anyway, I'm in there, we're getting the paperwork started. I'm trying to make a long story short here, because I only got 15 minutes to do this in. And so anyway, we're writing down everything, and, he's looking at the numbers and everything, he's writing everything down. And he goes, are you interested in a new or used car today? I sat there and I told him, no, I'm unemployed, and I figured this money here would help me out with bills and expenses, and I don't have the money for any type of a car, because, why should I put a down payment on a car when it's going to be repossessed the next month? And something just didn't click right in my mind, because he stopped writing things down. He goes, okay, let's go check your number. Which is the number that I gave the lady. And he had my paperwork there. Now, I knew I should have wrote down that number, because for some odd reason, I'm trying to look over his shoulder at the board where it has all the prizes. And he sat there and he goes, holy shit. And I'm sitting there, I'm going, yeah, I did it. I won the 10,000. And he goes, you missed it by one number. And I go, but the lady on the line sat there and said, I won. He goes, well, she must have made a mistake or something, because you didn't win. You were very, very close. And I'm sorry you lost. And, I'm sitting there thinking, he's like, what the heck? I should have wrote it down and looked at it myself, but oh well. At this point in time, this guy is like nothing. I was nothing to him. And he reached over, he grabbed some money. He goes, well, sorry you didn't win, but here's $5 for gas. It's like, does he actually know how much gas is? I mean, it's $5 a gallon. It takes more than a gallon of gas to go from Meadville to Erie and back. It takes like 2.5, 3 gallons of gas. He should have handed me like about 20 or 30. And that's when I realized that, yeah, this was all a scam. So, with that being said, we're going to give out a nice little award. Now, the first ever Lucky Pup Wolfpack Productions Flying Finger Award goes to Cunninghams of Edinburgh, and here's what it looks like. And congratulations goes out to Cunninghams of Erie for being such scam artists. Now, my advice is, if you're living in the Erie or northwestern Pennsylvania area, please don't bother, going to them for a used car, because they're all nothing but scammers. And I would advise this to anybody else who gets, notices, from either car dealerships or other dealerships such as that, where you have to pull a tab, and because it's all a scam. They're just there to make money. So, just throw it away and don't even patronize these places that do it, because it's just not worth it. So, that'll do it for our show for today. I hope you've enjoyed. And please, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Donate to my GoFundMe, which will be down below in the descriptions. Also, don't forget to shop my Avon webpage. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, like I said before. and I will see you on the next show.